DIMDIM Sports Show.
To the best radio station on the planet.
Votre rendez-vous avec l'actualité sportive en Amérique du Nord. Exclusivement sur Kilimanjaro Radio. Dimanche 17h, jeudi 20h. DIMDIM Sports Show.
To the best radio station on the planet.
Votre rendez-vous avec l'actualité sportive en Amérique du Nord. Exclusivement sur Kilimanjaro Radio. Dimanche 17h, jeudi 20h. DIMDIM Sports Show.
To the best radio station on the planet.
Votre rendez-vous avec l'actualité sportive en Amérique du Nord. Exclusivement sur Kilimanjaro Radio. Dimanche 17h, jeudi 20h. DIMDIM Sports Show.
To the best radio station on the planet.
Votre rendez-vous avec l'actualité sportive en Amérique du Nord. Exclusivement sur Kilimanjaro Radio. Dimanche 17h, jeudi 20h. DIMDIM Sports Show.
To the best radio station on the planet.
Votre rendez-vous avec l'actualité sportive en Amérique du Nord. Exclusivement sur Kilimanjaro Radio. Dimanche 17h, jeudi 20h. DIMDIM Sports Show.
Our music, bitch.
If you're on the track, baby.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DIMDIM Sports Show edition of today, February 2nd, February 19th, sorry, 2nd month of the year, 2022, February 19th, and we're going to have a great show. It's going to be a debate
on the track,
on various topics with our fellow media personnel from former G98.7, the voice of Africa, MC Bonde, who's gonna show us that he's polyvalent, right? He can also talk about sports, and he has his special interest in some sports teams, some sports events. We're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about the NBA, the All-Star games going on. It's happening now. After this show, we're going to have a great show with the dunk contest and the 3-point shots contest. Yesterday we had the rookie, the Rising Stars event with the different format for teams. Pretty interesting. And Sunday we're going to have the big game. We had the Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl. Talk about the special halftime show by Dr. Dre and company, right? And talk about soccer, of course. There we go.
Power music beats.
You're listening to the DIMDIM Sports Show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DIMDIM Sports Show. Tune in. You got a tune-in app for when you want to listen to Kilimanjaro Radio. The DIMDIM Sports Show is your only sports show in the best Afro online radio in North America, Kilimanjaro Radio. So go on www.kmdradio.com to stream audio. But we are live. It's radio, but we have images. It's vision radio, as you can say. It's a modern concept, right? So we are live on YouTube, the YouTube channel, Kilimanjaro Radio, and live on my Facebook page, DIMDIM Biba, right? Okay, so one thing, ladies and gentlemen, one change is that we're changing the time now, due to all these things happening with everything related to COVID, so, and pandemic and all that. So we're gonna do now the shows on Saturday nights. All right. So stay tuned. We have a special guest, a media personality, MC Bonde, is gonna be with us pretty soon. Stay tuned. There we go.
Power music beats.
On the track, baby.
Can you hear us, Mr. Bonde?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Perfect. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DIMDIM Sports Show. Your DIMDIM Sports Show has been relocated to Saturdays. You know, it was every Sunday, each and every Sunday. Now it's going to be each and every Sunday, 5:30. So today we have a special host, Mr. Bonde. Mr. Bonde, can you see me?
Ah, my brother. Unfortunately, yes, I can see you. Unfortunately.
Oh, lolo. Okay, Mr. Bonde, we have so many topics today. All right, so we're gonna go quick. We have the All-Star game weekend happening later on tonight. We're gonna have the dunk contest and the 3 points contest, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
We're gonna talk about something that happened last week. Is the Super Bowl. What do you think of the Super Bowl? What's your impression? So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let me present. We don't need to present him. So this is VOA. Do you know who's VOA? What's VOA? It's the Voice of Africa. This is MC Bonde, former G98.7 FM, right here with me. What an honor for me to have you on my show. So now you're gonna show people that you can talk about sport. Let's go. Present yourself.
Don't get me started, you know. But listen, firstly, thank you, man. You and me go way back, and I just want to say I appreciate you. Finally, you see, when you make it on the DIMDIM Sports Show, you know you've made it in life. It's been long overdue. I was talking to my former co-host, and he was showing off that he's been on the show 3 times, and I was like, oh, this is my first time. And I was like, wow, definitely I had not made it in life. But finally, I made it. I'm here now, so happy to be here and to talk sports, which we've always done on the side, you and me.
Exactly.
So definitely we've always done.
That's how I knew that you could be a really, really good sports talk show, you know?
I could actually. I never considered it, but actually I could get away with it We'll see what the future holds. We'll see.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
let's get into it because, like you said, we have a busy night tonight.
Okay.
It's NBA long week, NBA weekend, All-Star, so looking forward to that. So to answer your question, Super Bowl last week. So I'm happy with the Super Bowl. I got to look at our notes that we did on our show prep. I was happy with Super Bowl because you know what, Dim? I am back-to-back winner of Super Bowl prediction. Back-to-back. Last year,
that's just luck. It's luck.
No, there's no such thing as luck, okay? There's no such, it's called strategy and being smart. There's no such thing as luck. So last year I won when Tom Brady and the Buccaneers picked up the championship. I predicted it and I won. This year I said the home team, the LA Rams, are gonna win it. And this game was really tight because it went right to the end, to the wire, and I thought that, I'm about to lose it. And then all of a sudden, that touchdown by the MVP, I was like, Jesus, yes! I was like, this has saved my life because my predictions are staying on a good record. I can't wait for next year to predict another one. But this Super Bowl was really exciting. I had a lot of fun watching it. And, of course, had a lot of food as well.
Oh, yeah, of course. So one really big highlight of the Super Bowl is this. I don't know if you can hear this. Oh my God.
Hey! What's going?
It's the one and only people representing.
So what's your take on that? For me,
no, listen.
I don't know how old you are, but for me, that was like these are the singers, the artists that we were rocking, when we were in high school. You know what I mean?
Dim, listen, don't ask about you don't know how old I am. We are pretty much the same age. Okay? We vibe to the same kind of music. You and me are in the same circles of people. So we're definitely around the same age. I would say plus or minus 2 years. Definitely we're the same age. So this halftime show was for you and it was for me as well.
Oh, yes. It was wonderful. You see, Dr. Dre, it's been a long time. I haven't seen him. Snoop Dogg, Mary J, and they add Eminem, and they add the little Kendrick Lamar and 50 Cent.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah, that was classic, bro. That was classic.
Oh yeah. I can't. I would. For me, the Super Bowl, I was surprised to see both teams in the finals, the Rams, and all that. But I was happy for Odell Beckham Jr. Unfortunately, he got injured in the game, but he got a touchdown.
Yes,
right?
he did.
So at least that, and he got injured after that. So when he got injured, I was like, oh no, I hope, I don't know, I hope at least they win, and they won.
Same here, man. I was hoping they win because that was a great crazy injury.
Plus it's a home team, so I can imagine the ambience. All right. Okay, so are you a fan of soccer?
Oh man, what are you talking about? I have season tickets to Old Trafford.
Old Trafford, so Manchester United.
Yeah, I have season tickets. I go and watch I try to go and watch at least 5 games a year out of my season tickets, and then the rest of them I sell them. And they're not that expensive as going to the Raptors over here. It's not that expensive at all, and I don't need to sit like field side or anything like that. I'm sitting way up there. I'll send you a picture or I'll post it. Speaking of which, check out my Instagram at MC Bonde1. You'll see there's a picture of me in the field watching a game. So I'm a huge Manchester United fan, and not only am I a fan, I literally make sure that I go and watch some games and support my team.
So who's your favorite player over there?
Honestly, I don't have a favorite player per se. My thing is about the team. I just love the history of the team. If you want to talk about favorite player all time for Manchester United, then I'm going to go definitely with Cantona from back in the day. I'm going to go with actually a few of them. Dwight York. I'm going to go with Andy Cole. Those are my classic. Ryan Giggs is also one of my favorites from back in the day and stuff. And for now, I just grew with the team, and I figured, you know what? I support the team. I don't have a specific player that I say I like. I'm not like, I'm a real fan, not like people who are bandwagons who say, oh, we like Cristiano Ronaldo because he's the star player. You know what I mean? I'm a team. I want the team to succeed. I want the team to win the Premier League, which I'm not happy the way we're struggling. All these draws that we're having, I'm not happy with those.
Yeah.
And this up and down that we're going, where we're number 3, number 4, we fall out the European Champions League, we come back. I don't like that. I'm so uncomfortable with that. So I am a huge soccer fan for sure.
As a matter of fact, I give you the table. So number 1 is Manchester City. It's Manchester. And Liverpool is second. Chelsea, by the way, is my team. The team I like. Since the Blues, we bleed blue, so we third, and with 50 points, and United comes. Oh, they are fighting. I thought they were pretty much further down than that. So they are fourth with 43 points, right? My favorite for me, the best player in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo, not Messi. So I have a sweet spot for Manchester United for you guys. So. Because he's there. Okay. But Chelsea is my team. By the way, Chelsea is the world. They won the world.
Yeah, they just won the World Cup.
The World Cup, the champions. Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
So we are world champions, right?
Shout out to my dad. My dad is a huge Chelsea fan. So shout out to my dad. That's why I don't like him.
Oh. All right. So how about the local soccer, MLS and all that? So are you rooting for Toronto FC?
Always. Listen, I am a guy who roots for the home team. You know what I mean? I've lived in Dallas, Texas. I've lived in Indiana, and I've lived in Montreal for a little bit. And anytime I'm in a specific city, I have to support my home team. Why am I going to be going out of my city and going to support another team where I don't even live? It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you could support a team like Dallas, where you used to live, something like that.
No, I wouldn't. As soon as I left Dallas right there, let them do their thing there. I'm now Toronto all day, every day, represent the hometown, represent the Six. And I'm all about Toronto FC. I love the new acquisition that we made. Star player who will definitely bring us some good goals, probably take us back to the finals, even all the way to the championship like we did before. I was sad to see one of our players moving to New England, who was our star player then. Let me look at my notes here.
The Italian guy.
No, not the Italian guy. Altidore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went to New England. I was not happy with that because that guy was a scoring machine. This guy was scoring goals for us, took us to the finals, took us to the championship.
Yeah, that's right.
Sad to see him go. However, I think a switch in culture would help the team. So I'm looking forward to this new acquisition that we got to see how far we can go.
Hey, I'm telling you, we have some African young talent African players in the Toronto FC. There's one, he's from Cameroon, a little one, Ralph Prezo, that's his name. So he's a pretty good guy to pay attention to. So
nice.
So let's switch to you told me about something that actually that's in the news about the Winter Olympics. I don't follow the Winter Olympics, but there are some controversies and all that. Tell me about those.
Yeah, man, so much controversy in the Winter Olympics. I mean, before we even get to that, Winter Olympics, I feel like Olympics for those nations that encounter, sub-zero temperatures, those countries that have ice, those countries that have a lot of snow and so forth. So I feel like Canada should be doing well at these Olympics. I'm not happy with their medal count. We got 25 medals right now. We don't have too many golds. Most of the medals that we have are bronze. And I was like, yo, we gotta be at the top of this. So I was kind of disappointed with that.
At least hockey,
so I'm
right?
hoping that. Sorry.
At least with hockey.
Well, here's the thing about hockey. See, we're happy and we're both sad as Canadians. We're happy because our women did us proud and they beat the United States to win the gold medal. They amazing. Shout out to all the Canada national hockey team, the women's side. They did amazing. Now the guys, oh my God, the guys, they disappointed. They fell out in the quarterfinals and didn't even make it to the podium. It was really, really sad because, you know, the guys are always expected to do more because most of them are in the NHL. They play professional hockey.
Yeah.
So we expect them to be top notch. But they got eliminated, and usually and this is what I don't like about penalties or shootouts. It can go either way.
Yeah.
And I don't like that, and that's how they lost.
Yeah, even at soccer, you know, we saw that.
Even in soccer, you remember I stated in the group, remember I typed it and I said,
Yeah.
I don't like penalties,
Yeah.
I don't like shootouts because
Yeah.
the ball is round or the puck is flat, it
Yeah.
can go either way, and
Yeah.
somebody can just slip and fall and miss a penalty, and that's it.
Yeah, but you have to know that some people have techniques, psychological techniques, and you know.
I don't think it works, bro. I don't think it works.
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just feel like it's a pure, you see what you're talking about, luck? That one is luck. Because the keeper can go wrong side, and that's it, you've scored. Or you can go the right side,
Okay.
and you've made it.
Yeah, so we're deriving a little bit. Let's keep that. Did you hear about the AFCON finals? I mean, the team Egypt, the Egypt goalkeeper. So he had a bottle, his bottle of
Yes,
water
I saw that.
with the names of all the shooters
Each player.
and the
Yeah.
players, with information on those players. He knows which side those guys
Which
like to
direction
shoot.
they go, yeah.
You know, so you know
Yeah.
this is an advantage.
But guess what? Manny, who is a player of the team, the Senegalese team
Senegal,
that won, he went to when his co-player in Liverpool, when Salah was talking to the goalkeeper, he went behind there and said, yo, I'm going to go left, I'm going to go left. And he just, funny we're talking about this now, he just came out in the news today, and this is fresh.
Oh, yeah?
He just came out today and said, this is what I was talking to them about. I was telling him I'm going to go right because I noticed that they were talking about which side each player scores or which side each player goes to during penalties. So if you look, there's a video that he's behind both the goalkeeper for Egypt and the star player for Egypt, Mo Salah, and he's talking behind them. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go left, I'm going to go left. Yet he went right. And you know what I mean? So yeah, there is a psychological thing, but it doesn't work.
But you know the goalkeeper went to the right side, right?
Yeah.
But Sané, you know, he hit it perfectly.
He just switched.
Yeah, and hard.
And then that was it, and that's the end of it. So
Yeah.
penalties I don't like. So Canada has done us proud and kind of hurt us at the same time. But congratulations to the women for picking up the gold medal, and looking forward to more medals coming from Canada in other winter sports that they're playing out there in China, in Beijing.
So how about the controversy with Valieva?
Yo, that controversy is just crazy because how are you going to pick up not even pick up, be allowed to play in the Olympics after testing positive for an advanced substance? It does not even make sense. I don't
didn't know
how
you could do that. I didn't know.
You know, you can't. You know what I'm saying? But then, of course, like in everything in our lives, there's always politics. So I think politics played a role here. She ended up playing. But us as African, we strongly believe in karma. And guess what happened? She fell twice in the competition, and that she fell out of the podium, and she was not part of the podium. She didn't win anything. But controversy still circulates because the other medalists who won were told they're not going to pick up their medals in a ceremony because of that controversy.
Yeah.
So a lot of controversy hangs around this Olympics in Beijing, a lot of politics in it, and you know, Usually they try to keep sports out of politics to keep it clean, but it looks like it is meddling in, and it's playing a huge role, which is sad.
Yeah, so in B2, I thought she was maybe left, they let her compete, but she couldn't get to the podium. So I didn't know she could still get to the podium.
Oh yeah, she could. And imagine if she had not fallen twice, she could have made it to the podium. And if she had made it to the podium, my brother, that would have been more controversy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think they could kind of get away with it now. She didn't make it all the way there. But definitely that kind of overshadowed the Winter Olympic.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we on the DIMDIM Sports Show, the DIMDIM Sports Show, your best sports show on the best Afro online radio in North America, Kilimanjaro Radio, www.kmdradio.com. You can go there and stream audio. You can go on YouTube, live, Kilimanjaro Radio channel, or on my personal page, Facebook, DIMDIM Biba. We're here live. This is a vision, concept of radio. This is not TV. This is radio, right? So, but you can see us. You can actually interact with us on my Facebook. So there we go. All right. So your favorite topics, Mr. Bonde. So ladies and gentlemen, we have MC Bonde, the voice of Africa from G98.7 FM. He's co-hosting this show, and we're having some small talks or debate. Your best, the last topics, not the least, NBA. All right. So let's talk about the Raptors. What do you think?
Hey, Raptors, we're looking great, man. We've surprised a lot of people the way we've come up from being a 13 seed out of the playoffs to getting into the play-in tournament to now even surpassing the play-in tournament and be almost at 6th position. We lost the 2 games before this last one that we won with Minnesota. We were on a 9-game winning streak, and we were doing amazingly. We just lost 2 games, then won 1. So the Raptors are playing amazing. So in other words, they've won 2 of their last. So they've lost 2 of their last 11 matches, which is amazing. They're playing well. We're looking to close out the year very well, very strong, and make sure we make the playoffs without playing in the play-in tournament, because that play-in tournament to me, Dim, is the same as penalty shots.
What do you mean?
It is just the same. No, because, yeah, man, it's the same as penalty shootout, because the team that loses that game is out of the play-in tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not happy with that. I don't like that format. But for NBA, it increases revenue. So, of course, in everything we do in life, it's all about the money at the end of the day. So it increases revenue and more money for the NBA and so forth by doing a play-in tournament. So that's why they've done it now for the 2nd year in a row. This is only the 2nd year they're doing it. So the Raptors are doing well. Looking forward to having them just go straight into the playoffs without playing that play-in tournament. And then we can deal with the teams with that. Now, when it comes to the NBA, it's one of the sports that I cannot predict. And I never put any money in the NBA because that ball is so round and it can go anywhere. Because, bro, imagine if somebody just gets injured, that's it.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
It can go south easily. Look at the Raptors 2019. We picked up a championship, and I know people are in denial with this. Yes, they played great. But, if Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant were playing in that game, I'm sorry. I'm a Raptors fan, but we were not going to win that championship. That's a
no,
fact.
you cannot guarantee. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. You cannot guarantee that we will lose.
This one, I can guarantee, and I can put money on it.
Oh, come on. You say you cannot put money on basketball because it's like penalty shootout. And now?
Money. No, but this one I can put money on that. If Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson played, we would have lost. Did you see what Kevin Durant did the first 15 minutes that he played? He went in and he was already having double-digit points before he got injured in the 2nd quarter. He was going in and we were already behind.
It's a team game. He can score 100 points, but we can still win,
My guy, we were not going to win that championship. Hey, hooray, we won. Okay, it's cool, but truth be told, even Fred Van Vliet, he just did an interview yesterday in Cleveland at the All-Star weekend, and he was like, yo, if Kevin was playing, yeah, that could have been a problem for us.
Yeah,
and
that could have.
Since Klay Thompson went down, we were like, it's okay, we can still play. But if Kevin had played, it would have been a problem.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you think about the trades that we made in the daylight?
Well,
did we do enough?
We didn't do anything. I don't think we needed to do anything. You know, and me, I'm a huge fan of Masai Ujiri. The guy is a genius, and he knows these moves.
Indeed.
And he makes the moves at the right time, the moves that make sense. And at the moment, we may look like we're not going to make it to the finals, but we're playing great basketball to make it straight to the playoffs without the play-in tournament and just going straight into the playoffs. We look great. We look like we have a strong team. I think the bench just needed a bit of a push. So hopefully the introduction of this last player that we got in will definitely help the bench to get us in there a little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, and we have a pretty good rookie as Barnes, right?
Scotty Barnes is amazing.
He should be the rookie of the year.
That's a tight one, debatable, because of course the rookie from Detroit, Cunningham, is playing great basketball as well. And when you look at the stats, he's actually leading. But actually, Mobley is playing well as well. Mobley from Cleveland.
I know.
He's playing amazing as well. So it might be a battle on that one. We'll see how it goes, how it plays out.
Yeah. So Fred Van Vliet, unbelievable. He's an all-star. Can you believe that?
Yo, I can believe it because bet on yourself, my brother. Bet on yourself. That man has motivated me to bet on myself and not depend on, man, he's given me that mindset. You know, two people with the Raptors who have given me a different mindset now? Fred Van Vliet and the former Toronto Raptors, Norman Powell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why Norman?
Norman Powell is all about understand the grind. Keep grinding. Keep working. Hard work pays off. And it paid off. He got a big check, and he now has a solid contract. Too bad he got injured after just being traded back to Los Angeles Clippers. He just got injured as he started his new career there. But those two players have given me a new understanding about even life. Understand the grind and bet on yourself. Believe in yourself. You know, Fred Van Vliet put out a video where he had a party at his draft day, on draft day, thinking he was going to be picked up. A lot of people were at this place. It was a dinner, there was a tent, there were lights, there were tables, people were sitting and having drinks and having fun, hoping he was going to get picked, drafted in the NBA. And the whole draft, we imagine, went through and he was not picked.
Oh, that's how it happened? Interesting, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. And then at the end, he gave a speech and he said, you know what, guys? Thank you all for coming. I know things didn't go the way we wanted, but don't think I'm going to give up. I am going to push. I'm going to make it. And you will be hearing about me in the future and so forth. And here we are now. He's an all-star where his true statement and motto of bet on yourself is coming into life and coming into play.
Yeah. But so one player who's playing like an all-star now, just unfortunate that at the beginning he was injured, is Pascal Siakam. So Pascal Siakam, I think, is our franchise player #1 from Cameroon.
Yep.
So kudos. He could have been an all-star as well if he started from the get-go just like that. Kudos to him.
That's true. He had a shoulder problem. He had a shoulder operation, and he has recovered well. And he's playing amazing basketball right now.
Yeah,
he should have been an all-star. Yeah, he should have been a reserve at least.
Exactly. To me, he's been overlooked. So right now the Raptors are 7. Miami is leading the East, right? The Bulls are following. I'm so not shocked but surprised. With this year, we have teams that last year were not, were very, very far from making the playoff. You know, like the Bulls, Cleveland. They are in the pack.
Cleveland is a shocker.
Yeah, unbelievable. So they made a roster of plenty of young talents and all that. So what do you think about that trade? The Sixers and Brooklyn. Who's winning the trade?
I believe that Brooklyn is winning the trade because you don't want to play with a player who does not want to be there, number one. And this thing of having 3 stars on a team only works if they all are buying into the system. If one of those 3 superstars does not buy in, it's a mess. And when we talk about those 3, we're talking about James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. That was already a mess. And it continues to be a mess right now with Kyrie only able to play away games and cannot play at home due to the COVID-19 mandate in New York State. So that's crazy, but glad that, Harden got to leave. However, when it comes to pushing for a championship, Philly has the edge. Because Philly is playing with an MVP right now. Your brother from Cameroon is definitely an MVP for this season.
Joel Embiid.
And if he combines with James Harden well, they are a team to be recognized, and
they should.
They're going to be crazy. But then again, the ball is round. Look what happened to them in Game 7.
Yeah.
Bounce, 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 and in, and it's over. Bro.
Yeah, but you shouldn't say that. The series shouldn't go to Game 7 for it to happen. That's the thing. If you are better than a team, just beat them, right? Give them a 4-1, give them a 4-2. Don't go to Game 7. Game 7 is like the penalty shootout, man. Yeah, the ball is wrong.
It's a penalty shootout. You're right.
Someone can wake up in the morning and the best player can wake up in the morning, doesn't feel that well, and that's it. You lose your series. You
lose your series. Yeah.
So in the West side, so Toronto Raptors 7, so they are still in the play-in. So ladies and gentlemen, the play-in is the play-in format is like this. So from seed 7 to 10. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bonde. From 7 to 10, they're gonna play a little tournament. Number 8 is gonna play against 9, 7 against 10, and then the winners are gonna be ranked 7 and 8, and then they're gonna play the normal format, right?
Exactly, you got it.
Yeah. In the West, we have Phoenix Suns. They're still there. They're still around. I think this is a second chance for Chris Paul to get a ring.
My guy. Let me tell you one thing. I want to set people up for disappointment. Okay? I want to set them up for disappointment. These guys are hot in the season. My guy, playoffs is a different beast. Okay?
That's sure.
These guys
for sure.
are potentially not going to sustain. Memphis has their number. Memphis has beat them a few times already. Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
So you know that it can happen. They can be beaten in the playoffs. It can be straight 2-0 just by one basket and they're gone, and anything can happen. So I'm not really betting myself the way other commentators are talking about Phoenix. Even in Vegas, the odds right now are Phoenix are the leading to win the championship. Nah, man. I say Phoenix may not even win the championship. I can even solidly back it up and say they won't win it because there are other teams that are going to come at them and hungry, and they still couldn't get the number 4. And look how they lost to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
It was close. It was just a snatch of a ball from Devin Booker, and that was the end of the series.
Yeah. The way Milwaukee beat them is like Phoenix was not. Okay, I'm not sure if Phoenix were they the first seed in the NBA last year. I'm not sure, but they were amongst the best teams. So it seemed like it wasn't that easy to beat them in the finals for Milwaukee. I don't know. They couldn't contain the Greek freak,
They couldn't.
So, how about Golden State? This is, to me, it's a shocker that they are right here now, high ranked on the table.
Second on the table from being at the bottom last year. I know, right?
They had this guy, Klay Thompson. who just came back.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. There's another thing about Golden State. They are a championship team with an amazing culture of winning. They can beat Phoenix. I know they've lost to Phoenix a few times already, but they can definitely beat Phoenix when it comes to playoffs because they have the mindset, they have the calmness, they have the experience of being in those finals for many, many years. So Western Conference Finals, they can definitely battle it out and they can come out on top.
Yeah. So the surprise is Memphis. They are playing lights out.
Oh,
right?
Amazing. But injuries, man.
I'm not sure. They were in the play-in last year or something, or close. Now they are amongst the best in the West, right? You know, Utah is still there. Dallas, when they raised their level compared to last year. They are fifth. Denver is sixth. So Denver has a former MVP, the Joker.
The Joker.
Yeah, the Joker. Minnesota is there. The Timberwolves.
That's a surprise.
It's a bit of surprise, but you know what? They got a good rookie, Mr. Edward. He's pretty good. I think that's why they're playing at that level. And the Clippers, which is a really disappointment. Okay, we understand. Kawhi is injured, and Paul George is also injured. So
injured, yeah,
in the middle of the season. The big disappointment, my team, the Los Angeles Lakers. Hey, when I say my team, I have two teams. I have the hometown team, the Raptors, but you know, my heart is with the Lakers as well. You know, because I'm a Kobe
the people
Bryant
that we
fan.
want deported back to Los Angeles. You're one of them. We want you deported to LA.
No.
Yeah,
Before I even moved to Toronto, like even since Africa, you know, Kobe Bryant was my guy, you know. So the Lakers, you know, with the Magic and all that, you know. So they are standing at 9th right now. So they're in the play-in tournament.
Huge disappointment, and this one can go either way as well. They could actually lose this one because if they play the Clippers could pull an upset. Even if they play Minnesota can pull an upset. So definitely not a good look for the LeBron James-led team. But then again, they're also hurting with injuries. Anthony Davis just fell down again.
Yes.
2 days ago, he's injured and he's expected to be out for a month, which is crazy. He's prone to too many injuries, and I don't know, man. I feel this is one of those things where it may force you into retirement, if you ask me. If you keep getting injured like this.
You mean Eddie?
Yeah,
to
man.
retire?
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Man.
Yeah.
If you keep getting hurt like this so easily, bro, like it's crazy. Same thing with the Pelicans star player,
Zion Williamson.
that young kid, Zion Williamson. Come on, man. You know, at some point, if you're like he was operated, now he has a foot nerve. Come on, you know. Then you know that it's probably time
but
to.
But him is so different. He has to take care of his body. He's too fluffy. He's too big. So I don't know.
True.
So and then we have Portland number 10. So Portland also, you know, they lost CJ McCollum, their second best player in a trade.
Yeah.
And I think Damian Lillard is injured. So
he's injured. Yeah.
But they're hanging there. But I'm not sure they're gonna make a push. Maybe the Spurs are gonna make a push for the 10th place and the play-in, right? Anyways, the surprise is Memphis. I have a friend of mine. I don't know. I saw him online. Big up Mr. Pat Allenja on Facebook. He was telling me, "Hey, you have to follow Memphis," and that's right. I wasn't following Memphis. They're playing good. Ja Morant. My God.
Ja Morant is a beast, man. He's a beast, and they're having a great time out there, playing great basketball, great team chemistry. They're just doing amazing. And hey, just to touch on the Spurs that you just mentioned at number 11 there, I'm rooting for the Spurs to win 3 more games when the season restarts after the halftime. Because if they win 3 more games, that's going to put Greg Popovich, their coach, in the history books as the most winning coach in the NBA. So that's going to be amazing to have him be the number 1 winningest coach in the NBA. So he just needs 3 more games, and he's up there in the history books. So
Wow,
go
that's
Spurs,
good.
go.
Yeah, for sure he's gonna get it. You know, there's so many games to play remaining, right? Another record is I think LeBron James is the player with the most points combining regular season and playoffs.
Yes,
right now. He's
he
the best
broke that record
scorer.
recently, and he's doing amazing. The king is the king.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he's the king. So, but I think he's gonna pass also Kareem for the best scorer for, you know. Usually we only count regular points, regular season points. So I think he's gonna pass. He's gonna pass him, right? So okay, so yeah. So we talk about the NBA now. You know, now the All-Star game. I don't know. I heard from another show, sports show, that LeBron James seems the new format is 5-0. So that means what? Doesn't mean that he's in the All-Star game. So the new format where they have to draft players.
Oh, he's won 5. All of the 5 past 5.
Yeah, he hasn't lost the game
Wow.
since the new format.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Since the little changes, yeah. So
Oh,
that
I'm
means
looking
he's a
forward to
good
that one
GM,
then.
and he always drafts Giannis in his team. So you know the team, right? He has Giannis and he has Stephen Curry.
Yep. Definitely. You know,
So
they're coming out.
so now the challenge is to know if he's gonna go 6-0 again. So
Oh boy.
so
This is
that's
about
the
to be
thing. So this is
interesting.
the challenge in the All Star that's gonna happen in Sunday now. You know, they're gonna try to beat the LeBron James team, and he's gonna try to be to stay undefeated. So what do you think about the All Star?
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the game, the fun, and the way they start competing in the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter. That's when they start competing. The first 2 quarters are all fun for the fans, and then things get serious in the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter. So looking forward to that. And now you've just added more salt to the game with, of course, the other team, Kevin Durant's team, trying to break that record where LeBron James is 5-0. So that's definitely going to be their goal. So now I know there's a competition that's going to be happening tomorrow, Sunday, for the All-Star game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a team Durant without Durant, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, because Durant is injured, right? So
Yes. Looking forward to our boy Fred VanVleet playing on Team LeBron. Looking forward to him playing in the All-Star game. That's going to be fun.
yeah.
Hopefully he can hit some 3-pointers.
Hey, we have one surprise is a new All-Star.
Close the door.
New All-Star. He's Canadian. Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
Andrew
God!
Wiggins.
What happened? What happened? Is it because he has so many fans in Golden State that voted for him, or what?
Honestly, man, I
all of a
don't know
sudden
what
Canadians
happened
just
there,
all
bro.
voted for him, or what? I just don't understand.
I don't know what happened there, man, but I think I have no idea what happened there, man.
Like, he's not a reserve. He's in the starting 5. So that means he earned his spot by voting, popular voting, not just
No, but here's the thing, though. You remember the voting is 50% from the crowd, right? From the people, from the fans, 50%, and the other 2 is split into the coaches and NBA and some umpires. That's how it's calculated.
yeah, still
So-
that. So still, no, he's playing.
Still,
He's
I
playing
don't-
good in Golden State. That's for sure. Also, he's playing good.
Yeah.
His numbers went up, you know, and yeah, that's.
I don't even know how his numbers went up when he didn't want to play due to the vaccine mandate and so forth. So I don't know how he managed to come back and kill it.
Yeah. Talking about vaccine, you know, this COVID-19 thing, you know, affected a lot of sports lives around the globe. You know, you have like controversies like Kyrie Irving can only play half the games. Djokovic, he couldn't play in Australia, right?
Yeah, man, that was crazy. The amount of money that he lost that he could have won that championship, and also not only the money, but also the ranking. His ranking is now dropped. He was almost the number 1 player in the world. Now his ranking dropped. And he's now threatening not to even play in the French Open or even in the British Open as well, if their mandates for vaccine is the same as Australia. Now, also what needs to be looked at is, in Australia, if you're deported the way he was, you're banned from Australia for 10 years.
Oh my God.
So it'll be something to look out for on what happens next year, if they're going to make an exception and so forth, if he's going to get vaccinated or not. But it's just a messy situation that is going on with him. And he's losing a lot of money. So I don't know. I know he's won a lot of money, but even if you've won a lot, I don't think you're there to lose money, because you'll be losing a lot of money and his ranking as well.
Okay, so this is how, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the show. We had almost 1 hour, talking about various topics. The Super Bowl, the NBA and NBA All-Star, soccer, local soccer, the English Premier League, and so forth, right? The Olympics and controversy and all that. So, Mr. Bonde, the voice of Africa, any word?
My guy.
Any word? Any closing?
Hey, listen. I know you're the big man on the show, so drinks on you next time I see you. It's always a pleasure when we hang out, and I appreciate you having me on the show. Shout out to Kilimanjaro, man. The team has always supported me in my career as well, and I've always reciprocated the support. Whenever they have the award show, I'm there as well to support.
Yep.
So shout out to Kilimanjaro. Looking forward to a lot more, and I wish you all the success.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the DIMDIM Sports Show, your best Afro sports show of the Kilimanjaro Radio, your best online radio in North America. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we conclude the show. We had MC Bonde, the voice of Africa, G98.7, and have a good Saturday, good weekend. Follow the All-Star game in the NBA. It's gonna be a big nice show. There we go.
Thank you.